What's up, crypto fam? Welcome back to another R Bitcoin Top 10 past 24 hours for April 28th. As always, links will be in the description, as well as 10% off crypto displays and a link to my coin tree with everything else over there. Let's go ahead and jump into number 10. You told me so update. BlockFi lowers rates and issues new restrictions with less than a week of notice. Three-factor withdrawal is flagged, demands live biometric data, and delay for manual review. Wow. So we got on 3 days ago, BlockFi issued an email to their clients informing of additional rate drops and new restrictions. For example, one Bitcoin was yielding 6%, and as of May 1st, with less than a week of notice, BlockFi will reduce that to roughly 3.5%. Classic bait and switch. In response, I've moved to withdrawing half of my Bitcoin from BlockFi after processing my three-factor withdrawal. BlockFi has flagged my deposit and demand that I provide live biometrics for them to review. They'll contact me in a few days about the biometrics and about their decision to let me withdraw. In conclusion, holders told me so, and if you're currently using BlockFi, take notice. While I'm confident that I'll part ways with BlockFi and possessing all of my funds, I'll also do so knowing the presence of red flags that most often associate to bad liquidity. I wouldn't be surprised if BlockFi is delaying in order to gather liquidity. Feel free to drop your I told you so below life lessons. Yeah. Third parties, there you go. Never know what they're gonna do. I was telling my boss about Coinbase the other day because they still have their Bitcoin and stuff in there. I'm like, this, that, and the other. Number 9, I love paying with Bitcoin. If given the options of credit card, PayPal, or Bitcoin, I always choose Bitcoin. I know HODL is the goal, but damn it, I love it. I feel like giving the finger to financial institutions every time. Often do it and buy the exact amount of Bitcoin to make it more or less a wash. Anyone else with me? There you go. Yeah, they're going over tax stuff in the comments there. Number 8. Tesla selling Bitcoin is actually bullish AF. Yes, it is. Oh, this is really long. Is there a TLDR? I am not reading all that. TLDR. So, yeah, I just wanted to make this post because a bunch of people were freaking out, and I'm sure some new guys out there sold their Bitcoin because of this. You just gotta look at the bigger picture here and the implications of this stuff. People like Michael Saylor and Elon Musk are out here showing deep pockets that it's all good and they can come on in, the water is fine. And not only is the water fine, but the water is actually better because you can't print away our purchasing power over here because the more they print, the higher our Bitcoin goes. That's what this that's what this all boils down to. The money printer go burr and scarce asset go up, and this will all just demonstrate to companies with trillions of dollars of negative real yield, this is actually huge. Anyway, I could talk about this stuff forever. I'm all fired up now. Y'all have a good one and keep stacking. So yeah, definitely. That's kind of what I was saying the other day when people were freaking out about it. Like it literally shows other companies that yes, it is liquid. You can cash it if you need to. Number 7, today we announced the that Nexon has purchased 100 million of Bitcoins, approximately 1,717 Bitcoin in total. This is a Japanese place? Yeah, right. Goodness, that's crazy. Number 6, CEO of Morton's, Bubba Gump Shrimp, says restaurants will start accepting Bitcoin this week. What is that? I've never heard of that. Finally, I can get a good meal delivered to my Lambo. You'll take a side of crypto adoption with my shrimp combo, please? Yeah, that's pretty good. I like those. That's pretty cool. I might have to look into that, see where they're located. Where are we at? 5? Thank you. Yesterday, 1920 pounds, 871 kilos of food were given to people in my community in Venezuela. Wow, okay. So they got a regular Bitcoin and then a SegWit address. That's cool. And then they got pictures. So that's really cool. Oh, and then they just got another tip. Cool. Very wholesome. Number 4, Asian video game publisher Nexon buys 100 million in Bitcoin. So it's a video game publisher. Okay, that's even more interesting. What are they gonna do with it? Are they just using it as a hedge against inflation? Or are they doing it to try to play with the technology and figure out what they can do with it, maybe? Number 3, breaking at Nexon America purchases 100 million worth of Bitcoin. I wonder if they bought partially what Elon sold the other day. That's kind of funny. Yeah, less than 2% of their cash on hand. This is a no-brainer. Why more companies aren't doing this is just pure stubbornness. Well, I mean, Elon Musk is showing them the way, so we'll see. Number 2, my wife and I have become Bitcoin Laughstocks. Recently, my wife and I bought a chunk of Bitcoin after years of discussing it between ourselves. The other night, we were in the house party app with 3 other couples. Of those 6, 4 are firmly entrenched in the legacy banking system. While we haven't disclosed the amount we actually put into Bitcoin, we did acknowledge to them that we decided to buy. Big mistake. For the next hour, we were subject to constant jokes. Wherever there was a jab to be made, it was quickly converted to a Bitcoin joke and directed our way. All 6 of them relish greatly in it. We are all good sports and laughed along. At one point, I began to genuinely laugh with them, not because the truth of their jokes were funny, but rather I was laughing at them as they laughed at us. Why? Because Bitcoin is real. They can laugh all they want. What's more hilarious is how clueless they really are. I hope you'll join me in laughing at those who laugh at us. Let the haters hate and hold on. I don't normally talk like this, but HFSP had to vent. Thanks for listening. Edit. Whoa. Have never had something blow up like this. Just one event as mentioned. Didn't realize it would connect like it did. Now you're on a video too, buddy. It sounds like most of us feel the same frustration in the regard. I appreciate the kind notes and encouragement. I do genuinely believe we are all on the right path and hope it works for us as intended. It's nice to feel the support of such a great community. Thank you for the upvotes and awards. Oddly satisfying. Keep ignoring the ignorant. Keep ignoring the ignorant and stacking sacks. Stack sats. Alright, number 1. Tesla sells Bitcoin. He has paper hands too. Sell BTC. Confused crypto Twitter. I'm selling 10%. No. He has paper hands too. Plus Q1 earnings. I'm gonna prove BTC liquidity. Sell Bitcoin. 101 million Bitcoin. Crypto haters. Mainstream media. Bitcoin's dead again. Sailor's still holding. Effin' Tesla. Okay. That's it for our Bitcoin top 10 past 24 hours. As always, everything's down below. I am kind of working on a new thing. It's kind of like a decentralized group. I'll probably be sharing some more info with that, but I'm trying to do some coding to get something set up for that before I really release it, because I think it would just be really cool to have this type of like community be able to just express themselves freely in discourse, kind of, you know, however they want. It'll be interesting. I just got a lot of code to do. I'm working with like FFmpeg and YouTube DL and like all this Linux stuff. I'm writing some like Bash scripts and Python scripts and stuff, and we'll see how it goes. But once I get some more updates on that, I'll be letting more people know. Some of y'all might already know if y'all are already in that community. Other than that, peace, love, and hodl.